lecture number 1 in R. So, first thing, there's a link below um, that is the page I'm on right now, or you could just search up RStudio download and click the top link, and you'll be brought to this. And this is how you can install R and install RStudio. I'm going to be using Mac, so some stuff I might have might be slightly different if you're on Windows or something else, but it should be very self-explanatory and easy to do. So pause the video, go ahead and do that. Once you've finished, come back and watch the rest of it. Alright, so now that you have RStudio downloaded, go ahead and open it. And you should either see a screen like this, or maybe a screen like this, or something like that, but whatever you may have, wherever these boxes may be, there are 4 main boxes, so go ahead and open them all up. So you have 4 sections, 1 in each corner. In the top left, this is what's called our script area, and this is where we're gonna be writing out code before we put it, and where we're gonna be putting it is in our console. And our console is gonna run that code and give us our results. And in our environment, we're not going to be using that too much. I personally, honestly, I don't really think I've ever clicked anything in here, but it keeps all your anything you're working on together in one area. And in the bottom right, you have a few things. So you have your files. You'll probably see this is all your folders on your computer for different things. Like I have my desktop folder, and then inside that I actually have my stats folder, and this is what I'm going to be using for what we're doing here. Also in this bottom right, you have the plots area, and this is what's really good about R. It's super easy to make graphs and that are going to give you great representations of whatever statistics and whatever you want to put on the graph, you can put on the graph, and you could see it really easily straight in RStudio. And you can go ahead and export it. I obviously don't have anything right now, but yeah. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is you want to set your working directory. So you can type up a simple code for this, or what I always do is I go ahead and, for me, I have that stats folder, and that's in my desktop. Then I click on the folder, and you see this little setting wheel. I click on more, and then set as working directory. Then in that console over here where all the code runs, you'll see it ran something, set WD, and then that's just my folder name and the location of the folder. And yeah, so it ran that. So now anything that I want to pull out of this folder, I am able to. And as you can see, I have this one file in here, player_stats.csv. That's attached below. Go ahead and download that because you're going to be needing that for later. Nothing major in this video, but that's what we're going to be using down the line. So the next thing is R by itself has some base coding in it, but what we're going to be doing a lot of our coding through is packages. So you have to install packages. Another nice thing that R does, which you can see here, is once you start typing out the code, it recognizes what you want to do. I want to install packages, so install.packages, and you have to put in parentheses the package name. This one is going to be tidyverse. And then you can also go ahead and install another package called Dippler, I believe. Yep. We're not going to be using that right away, but we might end up using that down the line, and it's nice to have. So, so far you've set your working directory, and you have installed packages. Anytime you fully close down the RStudio, you're going to have to redo these. So what I normally do, I just minimize it and keep it open on the side. Doesn't normally slow anything down for me, so that's what I recommend. But if you are continuously restarting it, you won't lose any other information as long as you save it. However, you will have to reinstall packages and reset your working directory, I believe. And we can check that these packages are all good and installed through a function called library. And we'll just do this for tidyverse for now, but run that. And I just realized I never said how to run anything. So there's a button run right here. You could copy and paste it and put it below. But what I always do, I go to whatever line of code it is, and I'm on Mac, so I press Command Return. This might be Control Enter, whatever you're on. I'm not sure. I do that. You'll see it's below. It'll do all this, and it's good. Okay, so we're gonna get into our first piece of coding. So this is why it's important that you set your working directory up here, because now I'm actually gonna be pulling out this CSV file from my desktop and getting it into R so I can look at it. So what I'm gonna be doing, we're gonna call this file player_stats. And then in R, what you do, if you're getting a file name, you do arrow, and then the function to get a CSV file specifically is read_CSV, and then it's file equals, and then the parentheses file name. So I know, listen, I did not learn this quickly, but you just keep doing this stuff enough that it sticks with you. Command return. And now actually you could see in my environment it popped up. So I could click on it here and I could see it, or I could do the function or the command view, and now I have player stats, and you'll see it pops up right here. So we'll call this getting files into RStudio. So if I go ahead and run this, whoa, all right, something popped up here. Let's take a look at it. So this file is all NBA players, as you can see, and this has field goal percentage, it has a lot of different stats, and we're going to be using all these going forward. But as far as this video goes, that's it. Go ahead, take a look around R, get used to it, run this code, and then head on over to the next video.